Welcome to Part 2 of Mobile and the Modern Consumer. I'm Angela Kaysen. This presentation was written for the National Association of Specialty Food Trade with my business partner, Boris Bauer. We started Tempo Strategic in 2010 to help companies get up to speed online and give them the practical support they need to take full advantage of emerging technologies. In Part 2, we'll get you up to speed on QR tags, an increasingly popular tool in the mobile marketing world. Learn about the anatomy of a QR code, ideas and best practices for their marketing use. We're going to go into quite a bit of detail here because it's a topic we get a lot of questions on, and it's also a topic where we see people making a lot of unnecessary mistakes. To begin, QR means quick response, and it's simply a two-dimensional barcode. These are read by a QR reader on a smartphone, and they connect the user to just about anything you can put online. A website, a video, a text message. How popular are QR tags? 50% of smartphone owners say that they have scanned a QR code, and 18% have made a purchase after scanning. Let's look at the anatomy of a QR tag. The finder pattern, the three large squares, orient the scanner, and the alignment pattern reduces distortion, which helps make them readable on all kinds of surfaces, including flexible packaging, so they're great for food industry. Got that? Let's go through some best practices for using QR codes. Number 1, keep the URL short. Does everybody know that a URL is a website address? Okay, so why a short one? The goal is to minimize reader error. A short URL generates a simpler QR code, which helps reduce reader error. As you see here, the encoded data segment on the short URL is far simpler. There's simply less of it than the long URL. But both of these QR codes go to the same page. They're both for this Cars Ginger Lemon Cream Cookie page. Best practice number 2, quiet please. The quiet zone or field is a frame around the code that helps the phone get a better read and keeps confusing information out of the way of the scanner. Remember, we're dealing with human beings here, so we want to keep error to a minimum. Best practice number 3, size and distance are correlated. Part of the takeaway here for you to understand is that digital technology needs to serve a business goal. Hey, let's put a QR tag up here because it's new and cool, is not a strategic business decision. These humorous examples from WTF QR codes show you some of the mistakes people have made in their enthusiasm to adopt this new technology. On the left is a QR code on a rotating sign overhead. It's hard enough to focus on something that's being held still, so clearly this initiative was not well thought through. In the middle is a billboard with a QR code at the bottom. It's not moving, but it's way too small and far away. And the one on the building on the right is big enough if it weren't curved with a railing in front of it. The question with all of these is, what are they meant to accomplish? Most QR codes are read on a package, so you want to make them of a size that allows you to read them with a phone that's also held in the hand. We think a minimum of 12 millimeters is a good place to start. But if you want more information, go to our website at tempostrategic.com and look for the link indicating the sizes that we recommend. Best practice number 4, mobilize your site. A QR code is read on a mobile phone, and the information it links to is also sent back and read on a mobile phone. So mobilize your site. We'll go into more detail on how to do that later. Best practice number 5, manage expectations. For any online communication, you want to be clear about why the user is there and what they should do on the page. For QR tags, this means tell the consumer what to expect. See that teeny tiny QR code on a package of Philly Indulgence? What are you going to get if you scan this? Dark chocolate? What it actually leads to is a string of numbers. It's being used as an inventory code. If you're going to use them that way, make a note for consumers or put it on the side. QR tags were actually invented first as an inventory code, but now they become a popular consumer driver, and consumers expect them to be talking to them. Speaking of which, what does a consumer expect to see? Best practice number 6, make the content worth the effort. The more involved the process, the more the user should get out of it. It takes time to scan a QR code. You have to get out your phone, you have to find the app, you have to focus on the code correctly, and wait for the results to download. Would you go through all of that to see somebody's advertising? I wouldn't. Make the content worth the effort. We'll give you some ideas for doing that in a moment. Best practice number 7, test, test, test. For any digital initiative, we test on all kinds of devices to make sure the content reads, looks right, formats correctly, etc. When it comes to QR tags, you have the additional complication that your source of the code is not digital. It's never digital, it's printed on something. So test your print material as well as your links. Practice number 8, track your results. Another maxim we live by is that you can't improve what you don't measure. But what should you measure? It depends on your business goals. Let's say you've got a QR tag linked to a coupon. One of the results you're looking for is scans, but you'll also want to look at coupon redemption. If people scan but don't redeem, it could be that they've already taken the product home and it's too late for them to use the coupon. 57% of QR scans take place in the home. What can you do? Try changing the explanation copy to be more explicit. Scan for instant coupon, for example, and see if that improves your redemption rate. For each initiative, there are different key metrics to track and improve. It depends on your goals. One big headache for packaged foods is trying to put a promotion on your package when your product is going to be on shelf longer than your promotion is running. In solving this for our clients, we have a tool that lets us put one QR code on the package and change the back-end information. So we can have it go to a recipe one month, a promotion the next, and a video the next. The tracking information we get lets us know which promotion is going to do best. Now you're up to speed on QR tags. Whether you're looking at codes or any other technology, the best practice is always to put yourself in the place of the consumer, match your tactics with your business goals, and test, measure, and adjust. Want to learn more? The next section covers mobile sites, why you need one, how consumers use them, and how to make yours effective. For more information online, go to tempostrategic.com. Thanks for listening.